What is asset allocation in investing? Well, it's critical. It's critical to your success. There are so many of you, you park and pray. You go down to a financial house, they plug in your numbers into this little software, and it comes up with these little pie chart and these little graphs that says you need to be balanced and diversified and blah, blah, blah. And it's in most of the stuff that we would never tell you to do. So asset allocation in the way we talk about it is the diversity of assets, not just the stock market and just not real estate. Where's your gas and oil, potential aviation? Aviation's like where you actually get the depreciation schedule, water rights, mineral rights, RV parks, laundromats, franchises, own your own companies. I mean, the asset allocation is critical. So think about, if you have one thing, one asset, as far as a diversity thinking, and you have one asset and you have one problem with that. Say the tenant, destroys your property. Just recently over the summer, we had somebody drive through one of our apartments, just took down 23 of our hundreds of units in that building, took out the whole side of the wall. Drunk driver drove through it. So all of that then created cash flow. If that was my only asset, I'd have 100% of a problem. If I took the same money and invested in 10 different things and one thing went down, I have a 10% problem. It's called the blended return and the blended risk. So you want to start thinking like that, is what are you doing to diversify your portfolio? And for those of you, I say this all the time, especially in real estate or high income, you're a high performer, you're making a ton of money and you don't have time to invest. So then you end up at the end of your life continuing to make money, put money back in your company, make money, put money back in your one asset called your business. I've seen this with window washing companies, landscaping companies, ServPro companies, you name it. I have seen it over and over and over, pest control companies, where you didn't diversify into asset allocation. So asset allocation is the diversity. The next thing is, how do you choose the right strategy? Well, that's where like a very sophisticated tax team, me, a bunch of our experts, because it's me and 28 experts on our big table team, where we get around and we start talking about the differences. The best book to read that I have wrote around asset allocation is Wealth Cycle Investing. I'm giving you the first 3 chapters in the link below. It talks about money rules, risk analysis, due diligence. How do you start diversifying into alternative assets instead of just buying the traditional publicly traded stock and block financial planner? And even if you are in the stock market, I'm going to give you a free app that we use. It's a software called iFlip, and it's smart folios that take you in and out of the market. It's AI driven. So instead of the market makers moving the market, where 2020, most of you lost 30%, I lost 2.87. In 2022, when most of you lost 28, I didn't lose any, because I pulled out the software and the smart folios pulled me out before the stock dropped. Your old-fashioned financial planner people are going to say, oh, you were in for the long haul. Well, you just lost collectively 58% of your portfolio. How many years is it going to take, if even recoverable? You're not in it to make it and lose it and make it and lose it. You're in to compound for the rest of your life on a trajectory up, not take these deep dives that can be highly prevented. Now, we're in the greatest recession that we've ever seen. So a lot of you, it's a good time to start a company. What are the problems? We have more problems in this world than we've ever had. So what problems could you solve? How can you be more entrepreneurial so you have your own company? And with your own company, the goal as a millionaire is to make money, invest money, and keep your taxes as low as possible. So before I continue, I want you here on my channel, subscribe, click the notification button, actually listen to the videos. Even if you think you know what I'm going to talk about, I'm not scripted on these. I'm always face to camera. I'm not like reading a script telling you what I think. I know this like my DNA, and you absolutely have to lean in and start learning a lot of this. So when you are on my video, don't just click away to say, oh, she's going to talk about the same credit card thing or the same investment thing. No, I might not. You never know what I'm going to talk about. So watch the whole video, please. I'm here 5 days a week. Share it with 5 or 10 friends. If you want to binge for like a complete weekend experience, for 25 hours, I reward you and give you a credit towards new tuition of $750. So you can do that twice and earn up to $1,500 to apply to new tuition to get in, to some sort of a coaching or mentoring situation with us so we can help you. Last thing I want to talk about are the tips to maximize your asset allocation is when you really, really get strategic from a tax perspective. So if you are really, really strategically organized, it's how you make money in which company, not you. How much do you maximize your deductions off of that? But the biggest thing that everyone misses, and CPAs by law can't do it, is tell you what to invest in. So you have to invest in depreciating assets, meaning gas and oil, real estate, aviation, water rights, mineral rights, those kinds of things. I mean, even laundromats, even any of that. It's a trifecta of tax. And so to maximize your asset allocation, it's going to be heavily linked to a very specific tax team that I put together. So if you have any questions or want a one-on-one appointment, grab our one-on-one appointment in the description below. Say, I need to talk to somebody one-on-one immediately. By the way, we're recording this on Halloween. So this is October 31st of 2021. You have 38 days left to fix your tax problem if you have one in 2024. So we are on a countdown. In fact, I'm talking to my team also while I'm doing the video. I want to do a 30-day countdown. So we're going to go 30, 29, 28, just to kind of keep you awake that this is serious stuff. And a lot of you, if you're overpaying, just to give you a gross number, $10,000 a year in overpaid taxes over 20 years, you just gave the IRS $1.1 million that could be in your portfolio to asset allocate instead of the IRS of overpaying tax because you just didn't get off the couch. The only reason you can be on the couch is to watch my YouTube. Other than that, get off the couch, make money, learn to invest, hang out with us. And if you have questions, go to askloral.com, ASKLORAL. Ask a question, make a request. We'll be back tomorrow.